Position perfect. Where do adjectives go in a sentence? Hello, language learners. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of English adjectives. We'll be focusing on one particularly important aspect, their position in a sentence. By the end of this video, you'll have a firm grasp on where to place adjectives to make your English sentences sound natural and accurate. Let's get started. Before we dive into where adjectives go in a sentence, let's quickly revisit what an adjective is. In English, an adjective is a word that describes or modifies another person or thing in a sentence. For example, in the sentence, "She has a beautiful dress," beautiful is an adjective because it describes the dress. Most often, we put adjectives directly before the noun they're describing. This is called the attributive position. For instance, in the sentence, "The tall man entered the room," the adjective tall comes right before the noun man. However, there are situations where an adjective comes after the verb. This usually happens when the adjective is describing the subject of the sentence and is linked with a verb like be, feel, look, sound, taste, and smell. In this case, the adjective is in what's called the predicate position. An example of this would be, "The cake is delicious." Here, delicious comes after the verb is and describes the cake. While less common, there are situations where adjectives are placed immediately after the noun they modify. This usually occurs with certain fixed expressions, with adjectives that follow the noun for stylistic reasons, especially in literature, or with superlative adjectives in formal English. This is known as the postpositive position. An example of this might be heirs apparent or body electric. Sometimes we use more than one adjective to describe a noun. When this happens, the order of the adjectives can impact the meaning of the sentence. In English, we tend to follow a specific order of adjectives: opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose, and finally the noun. For example, we would say, "an adorable little old round green Italian leather purse," instead of mixing up the order. Remember, while these are general rules for adjective position in English sentences, there can be exceptions. The key is to practice. Try forming sentences using adjectives in different positions. Read extensively, and pay close attention to how adjectives are used in what you read. You're doing great, and every lesson takes you one step closer to mastering English. Until our next video, keep practicing and happy learning.